Okay, so I got this hard drive, external hard drive, and it's got 115 gigabytes of free space, but I'm running out of space. And I guess every 2 years or whatever, I get a new external hard drive that's larger, and I move everything to it so that I don't lose things. And it's just, I guess, the way things work. But now I got this cool little passport, which is very tiny, um, and it holds almost 2 terabytes of space. So that's going to be my new external hard drive, and hopefully it lasts for 2 years. And what I want to do is, when I have iTunes set up, I have it pointing to um, this file. So it was pointing to that, and if I open up iTunes, I got all my sounds and stuff. And then if I go here and I look at what's going on, I make this a little smaller. The thing that am interested in is all my ratings that I give and all my playlists, and I don't want to lose that information. Now what happens is with iTunes they keep updating things. You're buying stuff from all over the internet, Amazon, iTunes, who knows where else you're getting it, and you're trying to keep your library organized. And I've learned that it's really kind of hard to do unless you put a lot of time into organizing your music. So what's happening is if I want to move this from one external hard drive to another external hard drive, and then I want to point iTunes to it, how do I keep all that information? And in the past, I've lost that information. Um, I've also accidentally deleted somebody's iPod, and that was their only backup of music. So iTunes has caused me a lot of heartache and drama. So what I want to do is just tell you how to move things from iTunes. Most likely you'll have a music folder, and where is it usually located? Libraries, music, and that's where iTunes by default I guess is installed. And then in iTunes you got all these crazy files. And the files that are important are the XML file and the ITL file. So long story short is you're going to grab this and you're going to drop it into your trash can. And then you're going to make sure you put this on your desktop, and this is the XML file. So there's a lot that's kind of happening in the background, and I'll add an article from Mac to this post that talks about what we're doing here. But the difference between what's in this post is that XML file, and I just want to kind of point that out because it's what I had problems with, and I'll explain it to you. Okay, so here is the XML file, and it's really long, and if you go all the way to the end, it looks like it's 73,000, actually 736,000 lines. So it's huge depending on how big your library is, and it's kind of a strange file. So when you do this, if you have a lot of music, it could take a while for it to happen, but you want to get all of your information from your songs. So what I want to point out is this localhost is what caused a problem for me. I actually thought, hey, what the heck is localhost doing there? And I deleted it, but you got to keep it there. iTunes needs that. So what I did is I had two drives, E and F. And you can use any text editor. I'm using Sublime Text 2 to do this, and I'm finding and replacing all of the file colon localhost E with file colon localhost F. And it took like an hour with all of the songs that I have, but it works. And so this is, assume this is the XML file that is on your desktop. You dragged the ITL file to the trash, so you have that, and then what you do is you go into iTunes. When you're in iTunes, you just say File, Library, Import Playlist, and then find that file on your desktop that is the XML, point to it, hit Open, and that's it. And then just sit back and wait for it to happen, and everything should work out. At least it did for my part. And once again, I'll attach the documentation from Apple to this post. But hopefully that helps you do what took me a long time to figure out. Thank you.